guys, what's up? I'm back here at the Buckner-Crandall Family Cemetery. I have one of my friends here with me today, and she is recording for me, so this is a little more different for me. So we're gonna walk over to the pet cemetery part over here. I don't know a whole lot about this. I know the back part, it has the worker section. The section over here is the pet cemetery, and I found a few that have cat and dog on them, so that's how we know. It's definitely overgrown, so most people I don't think go here anymore. Do you want to, because it's pretty poison ivy. Alright, we just kind of wanted to pass that poison ivy before we got up here. Alright, so let's see. Some of these back date to 1978, so some of these animals are pretty old. And it doesn't actually say what this one is. I think we covered some of these the first time. You were a most loving and gentle dog and will always be loved. This is John Boy. This is the one we saw the last time. So we got one that died in 2007, Bojo. Sounds like probably a dog. Hard to kind of see. $1989, Buffy. I bet you it was probably a black cat. Had to be.
I would say.
Yeah. Alright. It's hard to really tell. I don't think there's very many over here. There might be some back there. But let's go to the worker section part of the cemetery. We're going to go ahead and cut for a second, and we'll meet you over there. Alright guys, welcome back. Here we go. Got a little path that's kind of overgrown. I think I said this the last time. Last time one of my friends was here, she saw some kind of weird lights that led to this cemetery. So I don't know. She said it was when she was a little bit younger. So we'll see what happens tonight. I really wish we could read what they say on there.
Yeah, they're pretty washed.
1898.
It says Warren. You can see it a little better on the phone.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
1884, 1887. So these were little kids. Does the light help?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't quite read that one. I think that one says Lenore. Yeah, this one says Lenore.
Lenore. Oh,
yeah.
Eleanor. I think
Maybe, or maybe that was their last name, because you can see, like, or maybe not. I don't know.
It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
This one says 1871 to 1925. I can't really read what it says.
Yeah. Yeah, this cemetery definitely isn't very maintained by anyone.
I mean, at least
other
they cut
than
the
the grass. Yeah.
1836.
But they're old graves.
1906. Jonathan.
John
Crandall.
W. Crandall, yeah.
I think that's
So then these are probably family. You can see the family name on the bottom of that one. I guess it says Madden, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of wandering off here.
Here you go. Sarah died 1893. She's 37.
Yeah, you can read where that one on the camera says wife. of someone. Something Lister. Or Hollister. Do they fall over like that, or do they lay like that? I guess
fell over, and then they probably laid
just
it on top.
Okay.
Because I've seen that at a different cemetery too. Because
I
all of these are.
I wonder if a lot more of this is technically cemetery and it's just like overgrown. But
Maybe. Well, I know when I used to come back way back there, there's just a whole bunch of toys, old toys. Which
maybe people left them for children. If this was like a children.
Maybe, I don't know. But it
So,
was. See, like all of these are kind of laying down.
Yeah.
We can try to do an EVP if you want.
Is that the electronic
Voice phenomenon.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had anything like that.
I mean, I have a recorder. I have some apps. I'll get some better ones when I get paid. But I do have a voice recorder. Ask you 15 times if you want. Hello, is anybody here with us? Would you like to tell us your story? Play it back and see. Doesn't look like. Hello, is anybody here with us? Would you like to tell us your story? No, nothing there. Let's walk over here to where the workers of the farm were at. Now, last time I was here, a lot of these graves are just rocks. So we don't know who they were, how old they were.
I'm surprised they're even relatively marked sometimes.
They don't even have them marked.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, there's a few of them marked. Is anybody here with us that would like to say something? I know this is probably all new to you. Oh, I'm recording over it again. Yeah, that was smart.
It's okay.
All right, is anybody here with us? Would you like to say something? All right, now let's replay this. Promise I won't record over it. Oh, I'm recording over it again. Yeah, that was smart. All right, is anybody here with us? Would you like to say something?
I kind of like the distant, animal sounds that kind of add to the, ambience of the pet cemetery, I guess. It's kind of nice.
You like this one's knocked over.
Yeah.
Born 1894 and died in, it was only a day old baby there.
Wow.
This is, I think, the weird one. Because there's one there, and then you have the weird center.
Huh.
Alright, we're going to try another EVP and see if we come up with anything. Alright, is anybody here that would like to say something to us? We just want to help you if we can. We mean no harm whatsoever. Alright, is anybody here that would like to say something to us? We just want to help you if we can. No harm whatsoever. We're new, we understand.
We didn't particularly come offering anything, I guess, either. Sometimes I've always felt like people mention a lot about spirits and needing something to, like, give to them in order to, like, make them want to interact with you. Or sometimes characteristics about certain people bring it out. Yeah, I saw that. I kind of like, yeah, I like how secluded it is out here. I think it would look really spooky in the dark.
Yeah.
I kind of like when you're like looking through the camera, you can kind of see more breaks in like the greenery to where it looks like it was more open at one point.
It was, I think the trail that we used is over here to go
No,
back.
yeah, is there not more, there's graves that way, or?
There is, you mean the other part of the cemetery?
Okay, yeah,
There's more over there.
sure.
Just want to see if you can see that. You can see a bunch of trash back there.
People dump. That's too bad.
I know.
That's a pretty common problem, it seems like, just in general.
Yeah. Looks like an old couch. I got a different app. We'll see. It's supposed to be like a spirit box.
I do keep like hearing noises from like this side that sound like
People.
I don't know how to describe it. It's not quite people, but like
Well, let's
I
walk
hear
over
them
that.
most off of this side, but it might just be because
The cars.
yeah, I'm not sure quite where traffic lets in and out like around this building. I mean, we're not far from 179, but hard to say.
We come off of this way.
Like when I hear stuff, it comes this way.
So this thing said burnt.
Huh.
Was somebody burned here?
Maybe that's what I'm just hearing, is like those dogs acting up back there. They were almost whiny earlier. Because it was weird, because it was when you were talking to the baby, I started to hear like weird noises out that way, but it was probably just,
Maybe not.
it was probably just the animals. There's a lot of animals in the surrounding area that I keep hearing. You never know.
Idiotic.
Idiotic. Are we idiotic for being here? Is that what you're saying?
Sorry. I do feel bad that like so much of this is unmarked that we're probably trampling all over these poor people.
I mean, but, you know, the whole world is probably really.
Yeah, I mean they were already infringed on.
So, I mean, but look at these weird. This dry, like, I'm sure maybe that's where he cut the grass. Is it kind of maybe?
Yeah, if you cut too short, it will bear out, and it has been dry even though it has rained. And some of this is actually kind of like washout based on like the terrain. I mean, this is kind of weird that it is lifted, and
Yeah.
I guess.
I wonder if the animal doesn't walk through here, but there's a whole bunch. Here's another texture there. There's 11 different stones here.
It's almost like just like mass graves.
In which it could be possible.
Well, I mean, they were so buried on top of each other. In some ways, it does seem that way. Like maybe it said burnt because there was a fire.
Maybe.
Or maybe.
Was there a fire? It hasn't said anything else. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's circles around all of them. I wonder if something's not pacing.
Maybe, yeah.
Alright, look. Okay, as maybe somebody is pacing. Let's go up to the front part to where I think the owners of the farm are. Step on. I don't feel any bad feelings here. It doesn't feel negative, at least.
Yeah, nothing feels wrong here.
Not sure when dark comes it might feel a little scarier.
I think, yeah. I think just in being somewhere you're just not entirely familiar with, you know.
See, it's a day. See, look. See, they have the old ones and then their new ones all laid out.
Yeah, and these would have been like the estate owners, correct? Because I mean, these are people who are at least of more importance.
These are the Buckners.
Yeah.
Well, see, look, there's somebody laid salsa out over here.
There's banging back that way too. There's just a lot of noises going on from that side. It's like tripping me out. I'm like,
Maybe there's a house over there.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
One of them is busted, but it was here the last time.
Has it been here that long? They must have just been like a salsa fanatic. Elizabeth Buckner. Lizzie loves that salsa sauce. Alright. Back on task.
So there's a concrete barrier spot.
Do you think maybe it was their intention for it to have originally been a mausoleum? Possibly, and...
I mean, it could have, but I think this is the Smith section of it.
Okay, so maybe it's just more for privacy. Like, this is our cemetery.
Yeah. So there's only one grandfather. That's crazy.
Good old Granddaddy Smith. Maddox. I feel like it's okay. We're not going to do anything wrong. We're not going to let anybody out. I feel like these people definitely had more importance in some way. These are quite impressive.
Don't walk over here. What?
It's Ashley and Alex here to say what's up.
Is there somebody here with us? flame.
You may too. I don't think they like you walking over there.
Well,
They keep acting up every time we walk over here.
There's a military U.S.
That gave me a little shivery.
military person right there who I was just about to go look at. Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
World War II. Do you want us to leave this area?
Yeah, I think it's a little odd. We're getting a lot of
We're getting more over here.
reaction. Yeah. It's kind of...
So I'm using Ghost Tube. I don't know if anybody's heard of that, but that's what I'm using for right now. We will leave this area if you'd like us to.
I wonder who visits. I guess those are pretty dated, those flowers.
They might be fake.
They are. But they don't look, I guess, that old.
I would think somebody would at least come take care of this part, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
We're back at it now again. We had to take just a small break real quick. We got one here in this tree. I think I talked about the tree last time. But they were born in 1858. Richard Hagen and Emily Hagen. Buckner's son. So, does anybody want to talk to us?
I like this tree. I liked at the memorial cemetery when you went that the trees were growing over the graves. Yeah, that was kind of neat.
I want to go to the one, and I think it's in St. Louis. The Jefferson Barracks.
Okay.
It's like that, but like 100 times bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would anybody like to talk with us? You were talking a bunch when we were over in the Smith section.
Those Smiths.
It's over.
Okay.
It looks like the stone is moved from where it should be. It doesn't look even. Nancy I'm guessing Hartley, wife of William Hartley.
Nancy E.
61. She was 50 years old.
It's so horrible how people like really just didn't live very long.
No. I mean,
That was probably so old too.
back in the 1800s, yeah, probably.
Yeah. It probably looked old.
Change. It definitely has changed.
Yeah.
Or do you see devices that you've never seen before? Do we look different? All I hear is right there. Good thing we didn't go that way.
Oh, I thought you meant because of that thing on the tree.
No.
I was like, what is that?
Oh, spiderweb.
That is weird though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's unknown why it's there. That's crazy. This thing actually probably does work.
That's kind of cool. It is getting darker. back in that far. Not even like, do you think it's this big? Like, oh. Yeah, at first I just thought it was moss, because there's moss right there. I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, I see what you're talking about.
That's mine.
That's yours? Why would you leave this here?
Oh, it's a train I hear. What is that sound?
Oh, maybe that's what I've been hearing too. Of course, it wouldn't go by that much.
No, I hear it now. That's...
I mean, they did want us to go more towards the back. Oh yeah, watch out for spiders.
No, that was some kind of bee or something.
Yeah, I've been hearing some loud buzzing. I'm gonna turn my...
I don't really see any. Is this where you wanted to head?
Just anywhere, I guess. If it is set up here, just watch for spiders. I already ate dinner.
Yeah, have some more.
I really love these woods. They're just kind of very... I'm a sucker for like an open meadowy area. Not that this is a meadow, but it's just an open area. There's a lot of holes over here. Someone's digging.
Yeah. Mold. Some digging.
What did she say?
Let me show you. Please
Show us.
don't show us.
Further? Oh, you hear that train? It's kind of spooky. Makes a person a little nervous.
I mean, this is the whole point we came here, right?
Let me show you what's back here to see.
Hold on.
Spooters. How do I turn on the night vision, Ashley? That's a mode button.
It's the very top one up here. There.
Okay, that kind of...
There's a...
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, hey.
What?
You want to see something creepy? Do you see what I see?
That is creepy. What is that? Is that some kind of like effigy type stuff?
I don't know.
It is weird that it's very white and there's 3 lines painted on the wall. I'm getting a little tingly again.
Yeah,
But I think it's just because I'm getting nervous. And I like how this tree too. You see, this tree's got the white on it too.
But that kind of looks like, you know...
And 3s always make people nervous. And it's a triangle and a 3.
That's what...
Yeah.
Well, and I know there's they say if, like, limbs or sticks are in a certain way, maybe there's, like, an animal still around, maybe. So maybe, hoping that's really what it is. I want to see how it's made.
Yeah, it's weird that all that's whited, and it even goes up the stick into the tree if you look at it. But
Yeah, it got dark real fast.
whoa.
Okay, so it's literally just a limb that fell down, and that's just how it is. But that is really creepy.
It is really creepy. Why is all the paint on it though?
It's not paint.
It's
probably
not?
the dust, and it settling on
But, like,
it and stuff.
That
see,
pole
look,
has
look.
paint on it though.
It's not. It's like moss. It's
There's
like
a daddy long leg
fungi.
climbing up that, by the way.
Huh?
There's daddy long leg climbing up
Yeah.
that, by the way. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Like, don't get him on your
No,
arm.
You're close. How close are you?
Okay, I keep seeing twinkling, but I'm assuming just lightning bugs.
It could be, but that is also what my friend saw, was some kind of twinkling.
Yeah, I've seen it
light.
there,
But-
and then I saw it over here.
But there are lightning, but it could be lightning bugs too. But
Yeah. But like, okay, but I know the white happens from, like you said, but like, what's with this pole though, with the
maybe
3
it's
marker?
somebody saying, "Don't go back there. This is
I guess private. I don't really know much about signage, like non-verbal
Well, it's usually
signage.
Yellow, or not yellow, but purple.
These trees are spookier back here too.
But no, it's just a limb that fell down. That's crazy though.
You should ask them if they want us to go.
Do you want us to go farther? No answer. Works for me.
See, to me, when you look out, it passed more of that part over there, and the tree keeps making me nervous, like straight out. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. It's just weird looking.
Nighttime is weird.
I don't know if I can get it kind of more clear to what I was seeing specifically. There, yeah. Not really. Zoom in and see if we pick any more of that like twinkling up, but I'm gonna assume it was probably just lightning bugs. Those dogs, man, they're making some of the weirdest noises I've ever heard.
Oh, I haven't heard them in a hot second.
See, it just happened again when I looked away.
Stupid.
Ooh, girl.
Are you saying we're stupid?
That's not very polite.
No, we're start seeing things. Which I'm probably not.
I don't like my back to this. I'm bumpy. Bye-bye. I don't like that they called us stupid and they keep trying to lure us out into the woods. Like, and I am like full goosebumps now, but I'm also getting a little chilled, so I'm like, maybe it's just me. But that was weird. I kind of like, I mean, the voice thing's adding an extra little element to it because it feels very like
Real.
well, it gives you that unnerving sense. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That we're being watched.
we are in a cemetery.
I know, but that was a coon.
You sure it sounded like a turkey?
Or maybe, I don't know.
I thought I heard something. Just don't walk underneath that tree.
Ooh.
Remember, that you find a leg.
They meant because of spooky cough.
Do you want us to go back to the Smith section?
Or we could, well, I mean, we can keep wondering for a while, whatever you want to do. We got time. I'm gonna break again. I just shine the flashlight in my fucking eyes. It is getting progressively dark back there. So fast. I think it's because I just brightened myself and I can't see.
Well, that too.
Yeah, it just looks dark. It's just weird the further we leave out of there, it's so much darker, but I guess it was while we were back there.
Probably because it's lighter out here.
I guess. That was weird that when I looked away, it twinkled again. Even though we were watching it that whole time. And then it called us stupid. Because we looked away.
I just saw a lightning bug over there.
Okay. I'm actually...
Back over here, is this what you wanted?
We can get further back from this side.
You want to go back there?
Because of it being cleared out more. So I guess we can respect their wishes more. The twinkling's happening over there again in the corner. Do you believe in, like, I will say, I know I'm a skeptic about
I told him.
You told him what?
that we're coming back here? Who's him?
No,
Gravekeeper Willie comes out and goes, "You kids go home!" That's what she means when she said she told him. Snitch.
So the worst thing that'll happen probably is the cops come tell us to go home and that's it.
Yeah.
They won't do anything. Technically, there's no...
The ghost called the police.
It's not like we're making a lot of noise or anything.
Right.
Here, yeah.
heard walking.
It sounded like it. Couldn't tell if it was an animal.
But anyway, I was going to say, I'm a little skeptical about the supernatural, but I have recently become a little bit nervous of, like, the fae.
Okay.
Like, fairies, but,
Trolls.
like, they're real. Like,
Skinwalkers.
yeah, just things that are, like, I don't know. I kind of took a dive on fairy talk, and it makes me a little nervous. We have this black plant, and it's the only one in the back of Dudley's, and every time I look at it, it immediately grabs my attention, and I always feel like it's such a, like, a juxtaposition of, like, eye pulling, and it's so weird, and, like, I have to look at it when I go back there, and it's weird looking, but, like, I don't know.
So
Stuff like that gets me.
What if a lot of this can go between dimensions, and it's on a different dimension, but it can come into ours, and that's when we see it?
Yeah.
Like Bigfoot.
Why are you here?
We're here to see if you would like any help.
Are you, like, more chilled and, like, tingly? Like, it started... Walter. Where is Walter's grave? Is it back here? Did we see a Walter?
That's what I was trying to think.
Imbecile.
You know what? What if it's someone's angry, disgruntled wife? And she's, like, calling out to him.
Oh, is that what happened?
Because there's a lot of wives here of someone who is dead. And I could see his sis being mad. Maybe it was his fault. And he doesn't want her, like, she doesn't want him visiting, or... And she keeps bringing him up. She keeps saying, I told him.
Uh-huh.
Like, is Walter coming? Did you hear that way? God.
Okay, now that gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, see, I'm starting to get kind of...
I told you it was...
And as the darker it gets, we're not at full darkness, but, like...
No.
But I heard, like, crackling
Over there.
this direction.
Yeah. I heard it back in that corner, I thought.
And you know what? Back there earlier, I was filming Into the Woods, and I kept seeing, like, this spot, but I was, like, I couldn't quite figure out where it was when I would look.
That's not the spot.
It was back here. Like, they asked us to come over here.
Can you touch my phone? If you are here, can you touch my phone?
Please come back.
Come back where?
Back
Now-
over to the
now I
pet
got goosebumps.
cemetery. Back over to that side
Is-
where the
Do you
sticks
want
were.
to go back over to the pet cemetery?
I think I'm a little overwhelmed by just, like, the train happening too all at once.
Yeah.
It gives that, like, weird background, like, horror movie, like, eh.
I watch horror movies, so
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Often. It's kind of my thing. I've been reading books mostly lately, but also not often either. That's so weird. I wanna keep pushing
I
it.
think we're gonna go back
but
over there.
maybe.
Let's
could.
try go back over there first.
Do you want us to visit the Smiths?
Why are you here?
To meet you. Where are you? I would like to. I wish it was still light enough for us to see where Walter is if he's here. That would be so spooky if we like came up on one of these and they were named Walter. Oh my gosh. Oh, I bumped you.
You're fine.
Spinning around.
Let's walk over to the Smith.
Yeah, girl does not like her back on that side. I'm like,
What, your back turned?
yeah, just my back turned to that direction.
Wow.
Just because of it pulling us constantly to that corner. Walter, gosh, I feel like we read a Walter somewhere, and it was, I feel like this side, and that's like the side it keeps directing us towards.
Wasn't there somebody the wife of? Is that the one?
The wife of ones were more up front there, I thought. Of course, it wouldn't be too shocking to see someone named Walter here, but it's just funny that they keep calling stupid, idiot.
Probably because we're here.
That true, but it was weird that she called out Walter or
William. That's
William. I feel like it was this way. It was like one of these, but it was wife of someone, but it could not, or it was wife of John something. It just said we don't understand.
I wonder if maybe Walter's a middle name?
It could be. And that one was the John one. This one says J. Lister. Yeah, and that says J. Lister.
And this one says S-N.
Here?
Who is this?
This one's hard to read.
Is this the one we need?
The marble is pretty.
And that one's John, so it's not that.
This is Thomas
Thomas.
Lister.
Yeah.
My hair's tickling my face. Rodham Hughes.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird name.
Yeah, it's not very often you see that one. It's kind of English, really. I'm watching you, tree line. It said here, though, over there. Wow.
This is a baby, I think. Few months old. Autumn. 4 months old.
Run.
Oh,
Now I kind of got scared.
I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna walk.
I felt like something was like. I'm not
Quickly.
scared behind me. I'm scared this way.
Really? I'm scared that way because it keeps talking us that way, and then it just told us to run. What are we running from? If she says Walter, I said if she says Walter. We're back in the Smith section of the cemetery. Now that it's dark.
watching you.
Who are you? Walters. Do you want us to leave here? Walking. Somebody here with us? Cupboard.
She probably needs more salsa out the cupboard.
Ooh, that'd be creepy.
Have to bring some Tostitos next time.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Bring salsa next time.
Need to leave for Elizabeth.
Is that her name?
Yeah, Lizzie loves her salsa. I think I said that earlier.
Oh, dude.
I think. Not to make fun of you. I love salsa too. Whoa.
You're just gonna stay in the middle and turn the lights off for a minute
Just
and see?
feel very Bloody Mary.
No.
No, I don't want to play any games. Just...
That's one thing you're not.
Yeah, no, I don't do conjuring. I think that's...
Yeah, that's
Because I do believe, I don't believe in that taller tombstone. I'm not going to lie to you.
maybe that was the one with
Spooked me a little bit because I just kind of didn't remember it, and it like felt too close to that tree. I was like, "Whoa, somebody's peering." Gun.
Did somebody get shot?
It's about to be us. Just asked why we're here again. It's always in the back right corners of both cemeteries.
Well, think about it though. If they're workers and we're technically not like workers, why are we here? Might be why they're asking.
Yeah.
Is that why you're asking?
Keep recording.
We will.
Are you going to show us something?
Where do you want us to point the camera? so.
Huh.
Do you want us to leave?
Do you hear that? That way?
Cow.
Is it a cow?
Can you hear it?
Was it the cow?
Out that way? You thought that sounded like a cow?
Yeah. Does that sound like a cow? What does it sound like?
Almost like maybe here. Just kind of... And that was earlier.
Well, I'll have to watch the video and
Yeah,
see.
and play it back. Like, I was going to say that earlier. I don't remember if I did or not, but
That's mine.
what's yours?
Is this yours here? This grave? Freddie? Maybe she was talking about the sounds. These look weird. Table.
Cupboard, table.
Sounds like a house.
Maybe? Okay. Do you think... Well, I guess the Smith graveyard, that wouldn't be a house foundation. It would be just they built it for just because.
Are you missing your stuff? Do you want us to continue or leave? Walk over this way.
It's so weird when we come like more forward to the right side of the graveyard. It's like weirdly cold here over here every time. I don't know if it's because of more trees and we were like...
Probably. And you definitely make it cooler.
I just like keep getting a draft.
Now if you get a cold chill.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought it's pointing.
But it would have been up.
I thought it was a middle finger. At first I was like, dang, that's kind of badass.
Died 1866. 1818. I don't feel like I did earlier.
Like nervous?
Yeah, like it's gone.
Yeah, I think it's because it was just talking so back to back there for a second that it was making me pretty.
There's burns again. Little burn.
You want us to burn one?
Was somebody burned? That was me.
I was like flatlining.
But see how I touched my device and it did that? Can you do that? Okay, it kind of jumped. Now that kind of freaked me out. I mean, it didn't go high.
Walter, are you here?
It's just the wind.
Yeah, I keep feeling like a draft. Like it keeps, because I'm wearing my crop top, so I keep like getting a drift on my stomach. And my legs are cold again. And I'm getting tingly. But it's because we keep talking about spooky stuff. So I'm susceptible. Yeah, it's just something about that right side, man. Both graveyards. They just kind of keep pulling.
Give it to me.
Give what to you?
Touch the device.
Do the flashlights burn?
We command it.
We command it. Touch. It said touch it before. What do you want us to touch? Can you touch my phone? You okay?
Yeah, my ankles started to hurt. Like,
Like, did you get touched?
I don't know. It was like, there was
Well, I
pressure
heard-
on my leg.
I heard something over there, right before you said that.
Like it was like, I don't know, like it felt like this. And it was like weird. Like kind of just hurt suddenly. I wasn't hurting at all. And then my ankle was just hurting in one spot. There's one.
Alright, hey guys, what's up? Sorry the video ended abruptly. It camera died, and then right after that it said leave, so we did because we felt like it was the right thing to do at that time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was fun. There will be more, and hopefully we'll get more information. Thanks for watching. Bye.